Hello, everyone. In terms of boundary reading, we are actually able to determine the point of death of a person. And as all of you know, right, recently, a very prominent political figure in Japan, the Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe, has been assassinated. All right. Why is it so certain? All right. Uh, from a budget perspective, are we able to come to some form of observation or indication as to why he would die suddenly? Okay, the former Japanese Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe. Okay, let me show you his birth chart first. Okay, let me first show you his birth chart first. All right, he was born. All right, with a gunmetal daymaster. All right. Okay, this is the former Japanese Prime Minister birth chart. Born with a gunmetal daymaster sitting on Chen in the month of Kui You in the year of Jia Wu. The time we are not able to find it on the internet, but given his type of birth chart that is able to achieve such great success, I have set his time of birth to be at the Chen. Therefore, we can see, right, is a Gun Day Master supported by two Earth, Chen Earth, and Chen and Yu at the month pillar branch. Yu and Chen will form metal combination formation for two times. There are additionally another gunmetal at his time heavenly stand, and we can conclude that his is a strong day master of a gunmetal. In Chinese, we in Chinese, right? We actually have a description of this kind of formation, all right, which is called 魁罡格, all right. Usually it is a very strong day master, and someone who has a 魁罡格, right, will have usually be able to achieve very great success in life, all right. Therefore, right, let's look at his major destiny trend. All right, he actually passed away. He actually passed away. Okay, from doing the destiny trend from 2020 onwards, which is of also of a Chen. In terms of Chinese, right? There's a saying that goes uh 福盈，or in Cantonese, sometimes it says that 福人，唔死自己，死他人. Okay, it means that if you are going through a 福盈 destiny trend, right, either you will die, or either the people around you will die. All right. Okay, so we can see, right, from the major destiny trend already, it is showing some kind of inauspiciousness, some kind of misfortune will take place during this destiny trend from 2020, from 2025. All right. So why is it that, you may ask, why is it that, right? Okay, let's look at his birth chart again. Why is it that it has to happen, all right, in the second half of 2022, in the month of Dingwei? All right, the accident, the assassination took place in the 1 month of Dingwei in a year Ren Ying, within the major destiny trend of Gen Chen. In terms of budget reading, we always have to achieve a balance for our day master. Given that his is a very imbalanced chart that is towards a strong in strength, all right, we can see that the month of Wei is actually very inauspicious, an inauspicious month for him, given that Earth is able to enhance the strength of the day master. And then, furthermore, Wei Chen actually forms a kind of harming relationship. Therefore, let's look at the day in which, right, the former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was assassinated. Which day was that? It was actually on the 8th of July. 8th of July, which is Ren Chen. On the 8th of July is day of Ren Chen, Ren Xu, okay, Ren Xu, okay. When we look at the Bazi relationship, right, Chen actually clashes with Xu. Chen Xu will always clash with each other, which are the earthly branches right below his Staymaster. He was shot 2 times and was killed on the spot. All right, the news report said that there was no vital sign after the 2 shots was fired from the gun, and okay, coincidentally there was actually 2 Chen within his earthly branches. And on that day, hello, Miss Maka, thank you very much for being here so early today. Yeah, so today I will try to explain to you the death of Shinzo Abe, the death of Shinzo Abe. Let's look at the day in which he was assassinated. It was of the Ren Xu. Xu, all right, in the most simplest form, okay, is the dog zodiac, okay, it's the dog zodiac. And then within Shinzo Abe the chart, right? There's actually 2 Chen here. If you know, right, dog will always clashes with Chen, which is the dragon, right? Chen is the dragon. Dog and dragon always clashes. And on the day itself, he was shot 2 times. Both of these Chen were actually having a clash relationship on the day itself. All right. Therefore, right, we can see, right, whenever there's clash, or whenever the earthly branch, right, are being clash, in some way it will actually represent some kind of accidents taking place. In his case, he was being shot by 2 bullets, or 2 times being shot 2 times by the handgun carried by the assassin. All right, and in terms of Bazi, the earthly branches also have what we call high relationship or a conflating relationship. Chen, Xu, first of all, will clash. Okay, Wei will also form a conflating relationship with Chen and Xu. And I have explained earlier on, whenever there is a clash relationship of the earth, it's very much like earthquake. Okay, it's very much like earthquake. When Earth clashes Earth, everything else will be destroyed and we will be left with a total chaotic situation of having a lot of soil around you. And then having a gunmetal daymaster that is already strong. And if you're having this kind of clash relationship at the earthly branches and conflicting relationship at the earthly branches, is a sign of danger and disaster, a sign of crisis. And having a strong daymaster of gun being further enhanced by the strength of the overwhelming amount of earth elemental energy within the chart, right, is a sign of danger. Therefore, unfortunately, he passed away. He passes away on the 8th of July, right after being right after the shooting incident. All right. Therefore, it's a very sad piece of news for many people. So I also feel sorry for people in Japan that they have lost a prime minister. Okay, so this is one of the ways in which we can identify the period in which we may die. Okay, the period in which we may die. First of all, is always having a very imbalanced day master, especially you are of a Gang Hui Ge. Gang Hui Ge is someone who has a very strong day master, and further enhancing the strength of the day master will cause that person to pass away. Secondly, is if you are having a too weak day master that is too weak and you are having too much guan sha. Guan sha are the what you call that, the chi sha, okay, 7 killings, and the other one guan, which is the direct officer. which will further cause an imbalance of your 八字 chart. All right. Thirdly is a situation that will only apply to the people who have a 状旺格. If you have a 状旺格 formation, then you will have a danger of dying if you are met with elements such as the 正官七杀 also. All right. That's another characteristics of uh, birth chart they may experience danger. Hello, Joey. So thank you very much for being here. Yeah. So these are some of the birth chart formation that may cause someone to pass away. All right. Yeah. So thank you very much for being here. I chose to come early today because I feel fresher in the morning. Because towards tonight I may feel more tired, and today I feel much better. I have recovered from my I mean kind of like I think 80 to 90% recovered. So I'm able to come to life and uh, just want to share with you some of the thoughts that I have about the death of this Shinzo Abe Shinzo Abe. Yeah. So 生死有命了，有时候八字就是这样子。如果呢去到一个关口呢，很多时候呢很难逃得过。好的，我不如我再用have your big breakfast? Yeah, yeah. I actually took my pills in the morning. Took some pills in the morning. Yeah. So actually feeling much better now. Actually, most of the time I find Thai medicine to be working quite well. Most of the medication manufactured in Thailand actually is uh, very effective, and is the price is also very reasonable. Yeah. So one of the medicine that I got for myself is called the. Oh, I left it in the bedroom. Okay, maybe I can show you later. It's quite effective for sore throat and flu. So I took about 3 tablets already since yesterday, and now I feel so much better. So thank you very much, Miss Maka, for your kind concern also. And also, I believe it's still early, so not too many people is here. Uh, Perhaps if you all have any questions that would like me to help you with, you can always give me your date and time of birth. Then I can help all of you to analyze your 八字. Also, right, I would like to help all of you in terms of the choosing of the dates for the indirect wealth. All right, a lot of people are still asking me how to go about choosing the dates for the indirect wealth. All right. Yeah, Miss Maka, I saw your message. Is it a good time for me to change company this year or stick to my current? I went through first round interview with another company. Yeah, sure. So let me open your chat and take a look at your to see whether this year is good for you to change your company. Okay. So just a moment. Oh, your date, I mean your birthday, right? 15th of August is actually the same as my sister. My sister is also born on the same day. So just give me a moment, okay? I double check the chat. Okay, so just give me a moment as I double check. Yeah, so Miss Maka, right? Your question is this year if you're suitable to change job. I will say, right, if you change job this year, right, after you change your job, right, the or what should I say is that currently, right, the job you are having, right, salary wise, right, after you change to a new job, salary wise may give you a rather similar kind of pay. The level of pay will be rather similar. But if you change job next year, right, it will be a better job with better salary. So this year is still not a very positive time for changing job, I will say. So I will say best to wait for next year. Waiting for next year to change the new job, it will give you a better title and also a better salary, better than the current one if you change next year. Hello, Chai Jing Xian. Thank you very much for being here. Can help me? Yeah. Yeah, sure, Joey. So, can you send me your date and time of birth so that I can help you with your questions? Next year, which month? All right, so let me double check for you. Okay. Next year, I will say, right, to change somewhere during February to March. Okay, February to March. If not, in May to June will be also good months to change job. Good morning, Pima Kunjan. Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah. So, hello, Chan Wei Tat. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah. So, Miss Maka, the best months to change job will be in February to March and May to June next year. Okay, sure, Joey. So I just saw your WhatsApp. Yeah, so we'll take a look at your date and time of birth. I'm Joey so here. Sure. Yeah, sure. So let me plot your chart first. Joey, you were born in Singapore, right? Can I double check you were born in Singapore, right? Were you born in Singapore? Basically to adjust to solar time. Yeah, okay, so I saw your yes. So give me a minute. I will plot your birth chart and get back to you ASAP. Yes, and Joey, may I know what's your question? May I know what's the question that you have? Is it related to your career or wealth or relationship? Yeah, Joey, are you still here? Joey 的命格和your birth chart, right, is one that is suitable for setting up your own business. Okay, I have ups and downs. Yes, last year especially was a very difficult year for you in terms of wealth. But this year you should slowly see improvements. But this month, right? This month is a very difficult one for you in terms of wealth. Okay, so you must careful of huge spending this month. All right. Okay, so I have been ups and downs with wealth. Yeah, definitely, because in the current destiny trend, right? Okay, you are still under the trend of Bing Chen. Yours is a strong day master. Okay, strong day master of the Xing metal, and then you are now going through the Bing Chen, which is all exhaustive to towards your wealth. All right. Will I believe my business? I will say, okay, let me check for you. I'm sorry to say that, but for this year, right，你还会继续破财的。这一年嘛，OK，within this year，你还会继续破财，比较容易破财。可是等到明年就会开始比较好一些，那个财富上面会比较多一些机会，还有比较多贵人帮助你。OK，周怡。所以今年要咬紧牙根，对吗？还是咬紧牙筋？就是你要辛苦一点，这一年要辛苦一点点啊。可是过了这一年，比明年开始会好一些，你的财运会好一些。今年这个月嘛，这个月你也有破财呀，对不对？这个月也是非常的困难的一个月，是不是？你的那个命格跟那个Shinzo Abe 也是一样哈、他也是怕那个土，这个月就是为土的那个月，所以这个月哈、你会钱财上是比较困难的哈、所以谢谢你的 feedback 所以呢，你是需要呃，你需要多一点木的元素，水木的元素你自己一个人住吗？自己一个人住还是跟父母住？你在家里面排第几？就是兄弟姐妹排第几？还是你自己一个人住？好了，等周一收 reply 一下。因为呢，它是一个心经声望的一个命兆，他以后会很有钱的。你59岁以后一直走运走到90多岁，OK，所以你 you stay with your family means your parents are still with you, is it? A wife and two sons. Okay, then that is simple. You go to the northwest corner of your house and place a water plants there. Okay, the plants have to be placed within water, cannot put soil. Okay, and the leaves must have very big leaves. Okay, that will help to boost your wealth for this year. Okay, will help you in terms of wealth this year, or at least help your this current month to be much better. Okay. Autumn Thank you very much for watching. Male born 13 July 1993, time 14:30. Strong or weekday master? Yeah, sure. Let me check for you. Mr. Autumn may I know which country you were born in, Mr. Autumn? May I know which country you were born in? And thank you very much for watching from YouTube. Okay, although most of the time my clients are based on Facebook, I'm glad that you are watching from YouTube. Finally, I have a viewer from YouTube. Thank you very much for being here. Okay. Let me double check the location of Cambodia. Oh, Cambodia. No wonder I see. Where is Cambodia? I heard of this place before. Okay, Cambodia. Sure. I will do a quick check for you right now. Okay, to see whether yours is a strong or a weekday master. And thank you very much for watching from YouTube. All right. I'm plotting your chart right now, so just give me a moment. Today is Sunday, so and I have just recovered long ago. So I will take it slower. Okay, take it slower. But thank you all for being here. I truly appreciate your presence each time. 12:30. I mean 14:30. All right, thank you. Yeah, so yours is okay. So take a look at your chart. Yours is Yi Wood Day Master sitting on three-way, okay, with one Zi Earth on top at the heavenly month stem, Kui at the hour stem, and Kui Yo in the year pillar. Yours is a weekday master. Yours is a weekday master of the Yi Wood, okay? All right, so I hope I have been able to answer your question. Optom Fa. Yeah, so just show his location is Cambodia. Yeah, so let's get back to Joey. So can I get your indirect talismans to help my present situations? Yeah, you may, because the talisman is customized according to your 八字 and 紫微斗数 charts. And then there will be 样 OK which 就是我们中文叫做符咒呢，是可以配合你的八字来，还有紫微斗数配着你的那个命盘来写的，所以会比较有效。所以if you are interested, you can message me in private, and I will arrange one with, for you, Joey. So, Dom Va, and can you tell me about variable and unvariable elements? Your variable elements will be water and wood. Okay, Optum Va, your variable elements will be water and wood. Therefore, um, you may want to are you staying by yourself or with your parents or Tomva? Joey, so thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. But you Joey, so you'll be very rich after 59. Okay, you'll be a I will say you can become a millionaire after you're 59 years old, all the way to your 90s, you'll be very rich. Okay, so just hang on a while. Perhaps all these are just testing obstacles for you to grow and develop yourself. All right, you'll be very rich in the future because you have that kind of 通天透根的那种大运哦，很少人会有这样好的大运哦。你看你尾运哦，都是乙卯、甲寅、癸丑，OK，壬子，all these are water and wood major destiny trend, right? So you'll be very wealthy in the future. You will become super rich in the future. So don't be bothered by the current temporary problems. Okay, Joey. So you'll be very rich in the future, for sure. Because yours is a strong day master of the zinc metal, and you have all these very rare destiny trend in the future from your 59 onwards. All right, you have 40 years, 40 years of good luck days. So much good luck. All right, so congratulate you. Okay, to your future. Yeah, Pilma Kunchan, we are the same heaven and earth rooted. Oh yeah, yeah. Sometimes we'll have similar birth chart. Is quite interesting. Yeah. So because there are only 10 heavenly stems and then 12 earthly branches. So the difference lies in the interaction between the different elements present within the chart. So like it's like we have do re mi fa sol la ti do, but when they are put together, right, they can become billions of songs, right? That's the interesting part about 八字. Tomva, are you still here? Let me know whether you are staying by yourself or with your parents so that I can teach you how to enhance your wealth using simple feng shui methods. Yeah. So Joey, so sure I will look your advice. Yeah. Yeah. So don't worry too much, okay, Joey. So you'll be very rich in the future. Yeah. So okay, so perhaps I touch on some of the things related to indirect wealth, how to go about choosing the auspicious day for indirect wealth, right? For example, you look at our lunar calendar, right? Every lunar calendar will have the all these for example, January is represented by Xingqiu, then February is represented by Ren Yin, March is represented by 癸卯. Okay, here. Then April is represented by 甲辰. May is represented by 乙巳. Okay. June is represented by 丙午 and July is represented by 丁未. Therefore, where you can understand, right, every month actually have a certain kind of elemental energy. For example, June is very hot in fire. June is very hot in fire. That's the reason, right? That's the reason why, if you remember, in Singapore, within the month of June, right, we don't there is no chicken import from Malaysia because chicken is 有金 metal will be melted by fire, and the chart of Singapore is one that is lacking both water and metal elemental energy. Therefore, in the month of June, Singapore don't have import of chicken from Malaysia. All right. Looking at July, right, 丁未, right, it is a strong dry earth month. Okay, 就是丁是火来的，是那个土啊，土就是一个干的土来的，所以这个月那些经弱的人好像我自己就是经弱了。所以呢，我这个月我的肺就有问题了因为火旺的时候呢会溶金，然后燥土也是会伤金的燥土会伤金，所以这个月会很多人有好像呼吸系统的毛病，所以大家都要注意一下 ，OK？所以呢，我本来是要说那个 indirect wealth 的 ，OK？indirect wealth，所以你看这个月嘛是丁未月嘛，那什么人在丁未月会有那个横财呢？就是那种水木旺、日主木旺的，尤其是日主木旺，然后呢命格水多的那种，命格水多日主木旺，那你这个月就可以去玩一下 lottery 这些会比较容易中 ，OK？尤其是呢好像那种你找那种日期特别土旺的如果你是木的日元的身旺木的日，你找土旺的日期，好像14号15号还有24号还可以所以你是木旺的话，你可以找这些日期去买你的那个 lottery 的，OK？就是这样简单而已，并不是什么rocket science 的，就是只是看你的八字日元是升旺还是升弱，如果是升弱。就找旺你的那天去买那个 lottery 咯。看一下 Optum 吧。OK，可以。I understand that sometimes Cambodia the internet is quite slow. I have been there quite a few times. Yeah. So don't worry, you can ask me again later on. All right. So let me explain again. Okay, this month is July. 丁未, which is fire enhancing earth, a dry earth month. All right. All right, if you are of a wood day master that is strong, you can go about buying lottery. All right, especially if your chart is one that has a lot of water. Okay, what I meant by that 就是呢，好像甲木、乙木日元，然后你八字的那个命盘里面很多亥水很多子水、很多壬水、很多癸水的，那你就可以这个月去试一试玩一玩那个 lottery 咯，比较容易中那你可以选那些日期打个比方，你是木旺的日元，你就选土旺的那些日期因为木克土土就是你的财富你看14号土旺，15号也是土旺然后呢24号也是土旺，因为这个木坐在寅里面有丙午甲，就是午坐在长生里面也是一个比较土旺的一个日期。那如果你是身弱怎么办？你是身弱就不要去买了，身弱木的日元你就不要去买了，会亏钱的。所以呢都有分别。那Hello Mary Day，Thank you very much for watching。所以呢选那个幸运的那一天呢横财呢就是choosing the auspicious day for indirect wealth is not that difficult. Okay, so let me start from the basic again. You have 10 different kinds of day master. 甲乙丙丁木子庚辛壬癸 correct? 甲乙 is wood, 丙丁 is fire, 木子 is earth, 庚辛 is metal, 人癸 is water. And for all day master, we will always have 4 kinds of formation. 甲 day master can have a chart that is of the 状旺格、盛旺格、盛弱格，还有重格。All right, for each day master, there will always be 4 different types of formation. The extremely strong formation, the strong formation, the weak formation, and the extremely weak formation. The same rule applies for 乙、丙、丁、木子跟辛壬癸。All right, the same rule will apply for all. All right. For the extremely strong and extremely weak, because they are only about like 20% of the population will have this kind of chart. Therefore, I will not talk about them yet, because it will confuse you to no end. All right, it will confuse you to no end. So I'm just going to talk about the strong day master first and the weak day master. Okay, let's look at Puma's the question. Can Bing fire, can Bing Yang fire also benefit since there is earth to give birth to metal? I see your logic. Your logic is correct. Just that, right? Because, right, in terms of the enhancing of the metal elemental energy, metal is best enhanced by Chou and Chen. Chou is the ox, okay, the ox, okay, for those laymen, for those people who have the simplest zero understanding of 八字, Chou is ox, then Chen is dragon, okay. These two earth will have the strongest ability in terms of enhancing the metal elemental energy. 就是呢，丑跟辰呢是生金最有效的两个土，可是这个月份嘛是尾呀、尾，我们有4种土，辰、戌、丑、未。戌呢跟尾呢是一种干燥的土来的，它里面藏着火，因为它里面藏着火，所以呢，你知道吗？火就是克金嘛，知道吗？火就是克金，可是呢，辰跟那个丑呢，那个金里面呢就是那个土里面是没有藏火的，所以不会伤到金了。所以要生金的话呢，用辰土跟丑土呢，生它的话是比较好一些的。哇，我今天很开心嘞！我说了那么久啊，还没有咳嗽啊，所以就代表我快要好了。所以呢，所以很开心。好，所以呢，比妈希望我有回答到你的问题。这个月嘛，如果你要用尾来生金是可以的，可是你早一些好像早几天好像好像那个这个月7月嘛，也有几天很好的一些金旺的一些日期好像6号、7号就是金旺啊。如果你是丙火6号、7号可以去试一试还可以去试一试。可是不要玩太大了，因为今个月还是火旺的一个月，火跟燥土旺的可是6月跟六号跟7号蛮好的。庚申，然后辛酉这2天可以去试一试如果丙火旺的朋友或者丁火旺的朋友，6号跟7号可以去试一试谢谢你Miss 巴卡，谢谢你，谢谢大家呢这几天的关照，然后呢这几天的那个关怀，这几天的关怀我也是很感动谢谢大家好像呢，有时候我也是就是呢，好像独来独往这样子因为我自己也很喜欢自由我自己很喜欢自由，所以你看我在新加坡也待不久的，我待不久，我在泰国也待不久的，我在曼谷呢可能1个星期了。就跑去清迈啦，清迈待久就去清迈，清迈待久去去兰，去了兰然后要去krabi，去了krabi要去华欣，去了华欣然后又去口里贝，然后去了口里贝呢又去还去了哪里这个月我好像都跑到完了那个泰国这个月，因为我喜欢自由自在的一个生活啦。所以我在新加坡也不开店，因为我不想 好像坐在那个店里面就有点失去了我想要的自由这样子。好，所以呢，谢谢你们的关怀了。有时候自己一个人独来独往，也得照顾好自己啊，没有人照顾，对不对？可是呢，有你们关心我已经很感动了。好了，所以呢，就是这样咯。选那个 auspicious day for indirect wealth is quite easy actually. It's not rocket science, okay? But ultimately, you must clearly determine what is the strength of your day master, all right? If you determine the strength of your day master wrongly, then you will, how to say, all right? You will kind of like uh, determine the day wrong also, yeah. Uh, yeah, thank you very much, Miss Maka, for the suggestion. I will try my best. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, so Pima, I hope I have answered your question. Yeah, so perhaps I will also elaborate, I mean, explain to the rest of the people, all right? Okay, so for Jia and Yi, day master that is strong, okay? Find those days that are strong in earth, all right? Find days that are strong in earth, all right? Then that will be your auspicious day for indirect wealth. For Ping and Ding Fire Day Master, find those days that are strong in metal, for example, on the 6th and 7th, all right? All these are strong for the metal, all right? Then you have a better luck for indirect wealth, all right? Then 交易丙丁戊己木子 day master find water day, okay? Days that are strong in water, for example, in the month of July, uh, on the 9th, okay? On the 9th is strong in water, Kui Hai, which is strong in water. All right, if you have a strong Earth Day Master, the 9 is strong in Earth, the elemental energy. Okay, yeah. So I take some tissue first. All right. hello. So I'm back. Yeah. So 去巴雲吞，去巴雲吞。OK。So 呢，去巴了一些雲吞，就是呢，伤风鼻水啦。好啊，那刚才说到哪里了？就是对，就是那个呃，说了甲乙木丙丁火木己土庚申，OK，庚申 Day Master 哦，你就需要选一些木旺的日期了。好像木旺的日期就是10号，这个月的10号，10号是木旺哦，可以去可以尝试一下去玩一下，OK。然后甲乙丙丁我给跟上阳怪人癸的 Day Master 呢，就找火旺的咯，火旺的那个日期好像12号、13号，12号、13号就是那个火旺的日期了，所以你可以去找这些日期。那weekday master 呢怎么办？weekday master 的话，如果你是 weekday master，你就要先 boost 你的那个 day master strength。为什么我这样说呢？我要解释给你听。因为你有那个 weekday master 的原因，就是因为你本身你的那个命盘里面已经有很多偏财正财的，通常都是这样，或者三官食神很旺或者三官食神很旺。If you have a weekday master, right, it means that your original chart is already having a lot of indirect wealth and direct wealth, and the hurting officer and the eating gods, all right, most of the time is like that, all right. Therefore, right, you already have all this wealth factor within your chart. It's just that you need to enhance your day master strength in order to be able to kind of like 克那个财哦，你要把你自己那个入主变旺了，你才能够克那个财，才能够控制那个财。所以如果你是 Day Master weak，就是你入主是身弱的话，打个比喻，你是甲乙木身弱的那你找什么日期可以旺你的入主呢？ 就水木旺，好像10号就是水木旺哦，所以你是木好像甲乙木身弱，你就找10号，那个可以胜旺你的日主。那如果你是丙丁火身弱的话，找火了，火旺12、13号就是火旺了。如果你是木己土身弱，14号、15号可以哦，因为这些都是土旺。然后如果你是庚金跟申金是肾弱的话，那你就找金旺的那个日期啊，好像这个26号26号就是金旺的庚辰啊，那个就是金旺的庚辰。那如果你是水弱的话，你就找好像癸亥这个9号了哈，9号。所以这些日期对你来说呢，都会比较好的，就是财气方面，你的偏财运会比较好。或者你可以选这些日期去见工，就是去 go for interview, go for important business meeting, go for investment kind of seminar or etc. Or even buying your car, buying your house. All right, all these are good days for you in terms of indirect wealth, generally speaking. Okay, yeah. So I hope all of you are able to understand this point and will be able to improve this wealth luck in your life by yourself. Okay, DIY. All right, DIY. Yeah. So any other questions from any other viewers? I know today I'm early. Now it's only about 3 something in Singapore, is it? Now it's about 2 something in 2:23 in Bangkok. Is it about 3 something in Singapore now? All right. So hopefully you get a better understanding of 八字. Yeah. So just look for gigs or 3:23 in Singapore. All right. Okay. So any other questions from any other viewers? If not, I will just kind of explain to you one more time. All right, today's lesson basically is to teach on Shinzo Abe. Okay, Shinzo Abe is the Japanese prime minister who was just assassinated. All right, so I just want to explain to you guys one more time to see how we can determine the death of a person. All right. Oh, yeah, I haven't had lunch. Where's my car? I forgot to have lunch again. I always forget to eat. Yeah. So I will go and eat soon. Yeah. So don't worry. So basically, right, just explain one last time, right? Shinzo Abe is of Gun Chen, Gun Chen, Gun Day Master sitting on Chen. All right. And then the rest of the chart, you can see it yourself. All right. Currently entered into庚辰大运 also 庚辰的 major destiny trend. All right，这个呢我要 emphasize，因为呢好像庚辰进入庚辰嘛，它是一个身旺日元哈，然后又进入这样的庚辰的一个大运嘛，我们华语叫做福银的一个大运哈，福银就是代表呢通常呢会有很大的健康上面的问题或者呢会有很不开心的事情发生的，就是我们广东话叫做福人唔死自己死他人，所以呢就是自己不死的话呢，别人就会死了哈。福音是一个并不是说很好的一个大运来的，尤其是如果你是肾旺的那个肾旺的那个日元哈。所以今天其实有点想叫这一个 point 就是福音这个 point，还有它是那个癸干格癸干格是肾旺的哈。你看根身坐在湿土上面，刚才不是说那个辰的那个土嘛？这个湿土生金是很旺的哈，生那个金是很旺的哈，所以呢，他走到那个庚辰嘛，就福银了。第一福银，第二呢，这个月是尾月，尾辰哈，也是呢有一个刑的关系。然后他死的那一天就是壬戌日8号8号那天就是那个戌壬戌嘛，对不对？辰戌冲了他的那个两次冲了他2次，然后呢，辰戌尾也是有一个刑的一种关系所以那天呢，他就被一个人射了2枪就死了，所以呢， 人生很无常啦，对不对？好像我今天在这边跟你讲话，可能明天我也可能不懂，就是他去了。每个人呢都要珍惜我们的生命了，对不对？今天在，明天不一定在，所以呢，要珍惜自己的生命，要珍惜身边的人哦，好不好？好的，那我看我也快要去 lunch 了，谢谢 Miss Maka remind 我去去吃 lunch，我也不是的话，我会一直讲下去，会忘记去吃 lunch 的哦。好了，那看今晚我还没有力气，如果今晚还有力气，那我再回来跟大家啊、回答大家的问题啦。If tonight, if this evening I feel better, I feel okay, I will come back again to answer the questions from viewers. Okay, if not perhaps on Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, I will come by on Tuesday or Wednesday. All right. So thank you very much for watching for today and wishing you all a good Sunday ahead. Yeah, I'm going to have lunch now. Thank you very much, Miss Maka, for reminding me. Sometimes I don't really I can't remember to eat. Yeah, so we'll go and get some food now. So wishing you all a good Sunday ahead and also rest well and take good care of your health. All right. So see you all in the next live video. Thank you very much for being here today and wishing you all good luck and for those who haven't eat also go and have your lunch also. Okay, thank you.